Leave your troubles behind. From the heart of the South, where the fried food's divine, we're telling tales of redneck dreams. Have a good time. Cornbread Nation, where the laughter flows. Jack legs of the week and the funny stories grow. From breadheads and history to those 5 at 5. In this southern fried haven, we feel so alive. Hit up those donations where the locals know. From the beach to the woods, there's a magic to show. Dirt roads and dive bars, let the good times roll. We'll share some southern charm. It's good for the soul. Cornbread Nation, where the laughter flows. Jack legs of the week and the funny stories grow. From breadheads and history to those 5 at 5. In this southern fried haven, we feel so alive. Now Dave's got that humor, his joke of the week. Get ready to giggle, it's honesty we seek. And Rob's southern word, oh, it's always a treat. With manners so sweet, now that can't be beat. So raise up your glass for a toast to this ride, to the friends that we've made and the joy deep inside. With a side of cornbread, we're all good to go. In this Cornbread Nation, let the love overflow. Cornbread Nation, where the laughter flows. Jack legs of the week and the funny stories grow. From breadheads and history to those 5 at 5. In this southern fried haven, we feel so alive. So tune in each week.
Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Thursday edition of Cornbread Nation. We are here, we are united, and we're pretty. Well, at least I am. I'm Rob. This is Dave, and here we go. How you doing today, Dave?
Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Always wonderful. God is good, still on throne.
Yes, he is. And, I got an update on Joe. He is on the heart transplant list.
Well, let's
So
hope
he
it
is
don't
on the list.
take a long time. That can be a long wait.
It can. So let's remember Joe and Donna in our prayers when we do that.
We have several issues. We know someone who tried to kill themselves. Know them very well. Pray for them. Lots of emotional recovery.
Yes.
Emotional recovery. We're glad for those that have came through surgery.
Yeah.
There are still some, though, that are hurting in body. We think of you tonight. And I pray for my son and my wife. We're ready to go into Cornbread Nation.
All right, let's do this. We start with jack legs.
We always do.
I got 4 tonight. I got bonus round.
Okay.
Oh, you want me to start it? Yeah.
It don't matter.
Well, my first jack leg, jack wagons, whatever you want to call it, goes to a whole group of people. People either up north from other countries that come down here and say Southerners talk funny. You take that, put it in your pipe and smoke it, you jack leg. We'll talk however we want to. You talk however you want to. You sound funny to us. Get off us. Jack legs.
Yeah. My first one is to it's really a whole district or county, but to those that suspended the Little League baseball player for the bat flip, and he's now suspended for the next game. He crushed it. It wasn't out of the ordinary, and there's others have done it. Parents are fighting it, filing a lawsuit, trying to get them to overturn that. But Marco Rocco, son, you crushed it. They all bat flip a little bit. They said it was unsafe. Just talk to the kid and tell him not to throw it as hard as he did. I mean, he did throw it up in the air some. I get it. There are rules. Let's not ruin this young man's future in the playoffs here and hurt the team. Let's mentor them and coach them. If he doesn't listen, then I have no problem with you doing that. But let's not burn the guy down because of that and mess him up for the rest of the tournament. And so anyway, just jacklegs. I mean, we got to use common sense. Even when there are rules in place, there's got to be sometimes some grace that is given, realizing the significance of something. And for those that say we don't, we do every day. There are certain leeways that even police officers will not write you a ticket and give you a warning and all that. Don't tell me we can't talk to this kid and his coach and say, hey, it's a safety protocol. I know you got excited. But they immediately ejected him from the game as he's trying to do his home run trot, and then that immediately brings a 1-game suspension until the next game, and that's just not right. I'm sorry. If it was something egregious, I wouldn't have a problem with it because he would have done it to himself. But what are we teaching this young man? I don't know. Anyway, I saw that. It's a great home run, man. He crushed it.
Well, it's not like they don't see the major leaguers do that every single game. Come on. Well,
yeah.
That's off to you, young man. All right. My second jacklegs of the week is another group. People complain about politics and don't vote. Shut up. I think I've talked about this before. Good evening, Miss Elizabeth. She's calling us gentlemen again, Dave. She is a lady. If you're going to complain about politics, you didn't vote, just shut that up. Come on. You could have made your voice heard and you elected not to. So if you're not going to have your voice be heard at the polls, I don't think I'm going to elect to listen to you outside the polls. No.
My jackleg number 2 is Judge Robin Rosenberg, who brought it upon herself to deny the Justice Department attempts to unseal the Epstein files. Why?
Yeah.
Who got to you? It's not an out of the box request. This is the federal government wanting to unseal these records, and the American public are demanding it on both sides of the aisle. Who got to you?
Yeah.
Don't tell me you made that decision all on your own. And if you did, you're still a jackleg.
Absolutely.
An Obama appointee, by the way.
Oh. Well, there you go. He didn't care what the American people thought. Can't expect anybody he appointed to care about it either. All right. My third one, especially this time of year, you people to get pets and you take them riding around with you and stuff, leave them in the car. They are hot, they die and everything else. If you've got pets, you need to take care of them. If you're not able to take care of them, do not be a jackleg. Give them to somebody that can. There's too many people out there that want pets. Don't be a jackleg. If you can't take care of them, don't get them.
Amen. My last one is the allegations are that seemingly that Attorney General Ken Paxton of Texas has committed multiple instances of mortgage fraud. That will be decided as he gets his day in court. But you're a jackleg because you were a leader for that seat. And maybe, just maybe, that helps open up that doorway for our politician friend that came on the program.
Absolutely.
That's one that's now maybe going to be moved out of the way. You're a jackleg, though, to run your political career like that, if that's what happens. But it looks as though they have multiple instances of mortgage fraud And so we'll let the courts figure that out, but not good. Not good. He was a rising conservative leader. I didn't care for him, but there were many who would have backed him. He would have brought in a lot of money and may still. He may still.
Well, my bonus one this week is jackleg, jackwagon, scum bucket group of people. And let me tell you something. The actual case I'm referring to is over in Alabama, but this is anywhere in the country. People who hurt children and treat them the way that you people treat them, you ought to burn now. Have your day in court and march you right out back and put a bullet in your head and be done with you. There is no excuse for treating children like this. Absolutely none. You are the lowest of the low. Okay? And make no doubt about it. You are the lowest of the low. And I hope you're watching and you're looking at me right now, because I mean every word I say. You are absolute scumbucket, jackleg, jackwagon. I mean just the absolute lowest of the low. You have no place in decent society, and you should never see the light of day again. Jack scumbuckets. Okay, I'm sorry. I went a little light on the first one because I knew I was going heavy on the last one.
All right. That is the Jack Legs of the week. If you'd like to submit your own Jack Legs, email them to the Southern Fried Podcast at yahoo.com. Or if you have my number, message me. That's fine too. We'll make sure it gets on the screen. It is time for Breadheads, and I'm going to defer to Robert. I do not have one. I had one. I did some further research, found out they said some very racist things, and so I have none. I am not going to mention their name. I'm not going to do that, but I found out things that I didn't know about them, and I do not have a Breadhead in history tonight.
It wasn't Hulk Hogan, was it?
I'll just say that I found out things about someone that I did not want to find out. Maybe I should have looked a little deeper. I'm not going to influence or say on the air, but
okay. I did pick Hulk Hogan for mine. And I know some stuff that he said earlier in his career got taken out of context. But he did pass away at 71 with a possible cardiac arrest. He's an iconic pop culture figure. Put WWE on the map in the 80s. I mean, don't know everything. Not going to judge somebody based on one said or whatever that may or may not have happened. I'm going to give him a salute. I definitely iconic career, and I'm going to let her go.
All right, there's your Breadheads in history. We move on to the Southern Fried Five at 5.
Oh.
And the question was, not to be sacrilegious, it's just humor. You know me, I love the Lord. Why did God make man first? Why might he have made man first? So, Miss Elizabeth, you listen up.
Oh, no, you didn't. Oh,
it's not bad. See,
okay.
You're automatically assuming that I'm going to say something you're going to be mad about.
Maybe I'm automatically just hoping.
Well,
this could be funny. Now, if you told her to listen up, you say the wrong thing, you've had it.
You're jumping out on a huge leap right there.
Okay.
The first reason was potentially, we're not saying it is, potentially, God needed a practice round before he perfected woman. Man was the beta test.
Okay.
Number 2 is to create the instruction manual. Man was created first to mess things up so God could give woman a clear list of what not to do.
Okay.
You're not laughing too much now.
No. No. Because now you know I'm going to be the one getting in trouble.
Number 3 is gardening assistant. God needed someone to tend the Garden of Eden, and man was just gullible enough to take the job without a contract.
Okay.
Comic relief. Man was created first to provide some slapstick entertainment, tripping over his own ego before women arrived to steal the show.
Ooh. Oh, that's harsh. Okay.
Number 5, test dummy. God wanted to test the free will feature on man first, knowing he'd eat the forbidden fruit and prove it needed debugging. And I'll throw a couple of bonus ones in there. Lost without directions. God knew man would get lost in Eden, so he made him first to justify adding woman as the ultimate GPS.
Turn left at the berry bush. Turn left at the berry bush. Right at the fig bush. Look out. There's a bunny. There's a bunny. There's a bunny. It's a mile away, but there's a bunny right there. Don't run over that bunny. We're going to hang a left at the spring up here. Okay. Oh, hey, you're going too fast. Slow it down. Slow it down. Yeah. The ultimate GPS.
Ego buffer. Man was created first to give him a brief moment of thinking he was in charge before women set the record straight. And the last one is the snack tester. Is the reason why God made man first, potentially. God needed someone to taste test the apples. And man was just the right mix of curious and clueless for the job. Ha! There you go. Southern Fried 5 at 5 with a couple of bonuses.
Okay. I'm just going to let it go. I'm going to let it go right there. I'm not going to get in trouble. I'm not going to do it.
You were ready to.
Oh, I was. I still am a little bit, you know. I figured, I always figured, that God made man first potentially. So he'd go ahead and get some time in telling him what to do before a woman came on the scene. Someone's got to tell us what to do.
All right, it's time for the Georgia Bubba dad joke of the day.
No.
Why wouldn't they let Moses join the charity? Why wouldn't they let Moses join the charity?
I'm afraid. Why?
It was a nonprofit.
Oh, Lord of mercy. Oh. We got Uncle Jeff. We not got Uncle Jeff's 5 at 5, and that's his dad joke. Oh my gosh.
No, I didn't. He usually has a Southern joke of the day. I don't think I have one. So it's time for you. Southernisms.
Well, I got my Southern word of the day.
Go right ahead.
This is distinction between two words, wrestling and wrestling. Okay? I'm going to put in a sentence here, okay? It's just so we don't know. It took me 2 hours of wrestling the calf back into the pen before I could watch 2 hours of wrestling. Wrestling and wrestling. They're different. It's not the same. If you're in the South, you get that. If you're not in the South, you don't. Wrestling and wrestling are not the same. And I got Southern etiquette. And there's something near and dear to me, and I know it's near and dear to you. And it's not as funny as it normally is, but our Southern etiquette this week, and this doesn't just go for the South, it goes for all over the country. If you tell someone that you're going to do something, freaking do it. Do it. I don't care how big it is, how little it is. If you tell somebody, hey, I'm going to do so-and-so, do it. Don't make an excuse at the last second. Just do it. Other people have made commitments and adjusted their time to accommodate you, and then you go and pull something. No, no. If you tell somebody you're going to do it, just do it. Not hard. Just Nike that thing.
All right. Uncle Jeff did have one. I forgot. And then we've got an added feature. Well, we've done it before. Why don't Southerners use umbrellas?
Why don't Southerners use umbrellas? Because, well, men don't use umbrellas anyway. So, I think that's more of a woman thing. But why don't men use umbrellas? I don't know.
They'd rather get wet than admit it's raining on their parade.
Oh, Uncle Jeff, his parade rained on all the time. All the time he gets his parade rained on because he's got a screw loose, absolute screw loose. So I'm sorry, my fan mails just came in. I heard them when they thumped in the mailbox behind me.
We have a Southern recipe of the week. I've done that in a bit. We're going to put that on the screen. You can decide whether you agree with this young lady's recipe for Southern fried corn.
Okay.
Miss Angela Roberts, give her full credit.
All right.
See what you think.
8 ears of corn. All right. 2 tablespoons bacon grease. Talking good already. 4 tablespoons of butter. More if you need it. Absolutely. We're talking good stuff. Salt, if you need. Yeah, you need salt. 1 to 2 tablespoons of black pepper. Splash of heavy cream. Now, this sounds freaking good, Dave. Cut the corn off the cob with a sharp knife. Using the sharpest knife cut down to the cob to get the milk of the corn. Yeah. Heat up the bacon grease. Add 2 tablespoons of softened butter. If you like the corn to be a bit caramelized, cook longer, stirring less frequently. Oh, this sounds good. If you like the corn to be creamier, cook for about 10 minutes, and then at the end, add the remaining 2 tablespoons of butter. At this point, you can add a splash of heavy cream if you want creamier corn. Add a little bit of salt and a lot of black pepper. Serve immediately. Dave?
Yeah.
Salute. That sounds freaking awesome, dude.
I would eat that, and I'm not a big fan of corn besides being on the cob, but I like the fried part, and I've had it. That sounded good.
Yeah.
I would only say for me, I wouldn't want it real creamy. I would not want it real creamy. That little bit of drier look there, I like that. Because that didn't look very creamy to me.
Okay.
That looks about, there's a little bit there. You could go a little bit more creamier, but not much for me.
Yeah.
I don't want that corn floating around in the cream.
No. But you want it good. That bacon grease, that's going to put some flavor in that. My goodness.
All right. It's time for fan mail.
Oh, well, they just came in, so I didn't have time to look at them hardly. Where's this first one from? I just for y'all that haven't ever watched this, I use my special magical redneck powers of divination to give the answers to the questions that are sent in to me on these fan mail letters. So, and I forward them on to Dave because I've got to have contact with them. Then I forward them to Dave through our redneck delivery system behind us, and he reads out the question.
And real quick before you do that, we do have one note for our Southern Fried music news, and of course we know it's been out there. Ozzy passed on, so whether you liked him or not, nobody could deny that they've heard of him. I mean, the guy reinvented himself several times. His life was a wreck in Black Sabbath, and he gets fired. And out of that, somehow gets teamed up with the great Randy Rhoads out of all the people that wanted that job, and creates 2 albums back to back that are legendary. Of course, lost Randy Rhoads in a stupid incident where a guy takes him up in a plane on the second flight when he's supposed to be in that plane. He kills a legend. Could have killed them all. There was others. An African American lady died as well, and the pilot, of course, the idiot, the coked out pilot. It wasn't even his plane. Burnt down a mansion, and he reinvented himself again. Rudy Sarzo left the band because he just could not handle his friend not being there. He took a lot of heat for that from the Osbournes. And then he stumbled around with a couple of guitarists, and then Zakk Wylde came along. The rest is history. Reunited with Black Sabbath eventually for a tour. It was massive. And, of course, just a few weeks ago, or really just a couple of weeks, played for the last time.
Yeah.
Parkinson's is a real bad thing.
Yes, it is.
And how he lived that long doing as much as he did to his body, I don't know.
Maybe he was pickled. I don't know.
He did a lot of other things besides alcohol.
Oh yeah.
He was an addict, man. He was an addict. Bad one. But anyway, legend of Ozzy Osbourne.
Yes. All right. So if we're ready now, we're going to hit some fan mail here. I hold the first one in my hand. This is from Snotty in Vidalia, Georgia. Snotty in Vidalia. And I see here, oh my goodness. Vicks Vapor Rub. Vicks Vapor Rub.
Vicks.
This is a Gen X edition here, just for the record.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Vicks Vapor Rub.
What medicine cured everything here in the South from the 1950s to the late 1980s?
Oh, I'm quite sure Vicks Vapor Rub fixed just about everything back then. I'm just saying. Sounds close.
It opened you up.
Oh, it would. Number 2. It's from Pigpen in Thomasville. Pigpen in Thomasville. Oh, this is easy. Rub some dirt on it. Rub some dirt on it.
Rub some dirt on it.
That's right.
Hang on, I had a message come in.
Yeah, Pigpen in Thomasville. Your answer is rub some dirt on it.
What was the best medicine for Gen X for cuts? Rub some dirt.
Hey, Anthony, just so you know, this is our Cornbread Nation show. We will get to the chats at the end. We don't look at them during the show. So we're not ignoring you. We're doing our Thursday night show. So we'll get back with you at the end. All right. I got the third one. This is from Thirsty, Anywhere USA. Thirsty, Anywhere USA. Oh, my goodness. Just tastes fun. Tastes like rubber.
I'm glad I got some hand sanitizer close by.
A garden hose. A garden hose.
Is that what your mama beat you with?
I don't know. That's just the answer I got. It's just the answer I got. A garden hose.
Where did our best drinking water come from?
Oh, yeah.
I've done it many a times.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Problem. This is from Uncle Jeb in Colquitt.
Uh-oh.
Crybaby millennials, go play outside. Crybaby millennials, go play outside. That is the answer to your question there, Uncle Jeb.
What is the bane of Gen Xers?
Crybaby millennials, go play outside. Yeah, okay. Now I got it off a little bit there, but yeah, that's there you go, Uncle Jeff. There you go. Got you. All right, I got the last one. I know you're thrilled to hear this. It's the last one for tonight. It's from Lost in Mississippi.
Uh-oh.
Lost in Mississippi. They had to put a reminder on TV every night at 10 p.m. to remind our parents, where are your children? You remember that? Every night, 10 p.m. It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are? Mm-hmm.
At 10 p.m., I was always into bed unless it was a weekend or I was out of school.
Right.
How do we know Gen Xers were the last of the feral children? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying, that's got to be right. All right.
There you go. If you tune in each week for fan mail, we'll be right back. We'll take a quick break and we'll go to our Cornbread Nation destination of the week, a place I have been before.
Okay.
But not to this event, but I have been there. We'll be right back.
Hey, everybody, this is Rob and Dave from the Southern Fried Podcast. We love lots of things here in the South. We love our country. We love our family. We love our God. We love some sweet tea on the front porch on Friday nights. But we're really near and dear and love us some coffee. That being said, tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock on July the 14th, yes, we will have our coffee out there. Yes.
Yeah. Awesome, man. It's been a dream come true. We talked about this before we were ever a podcast, and we love these coffees. There's 40 plus blends. You'll find something that you like. And most people like coffee. If you don't, I can't help you, but most people like coffee, and there's a lot of coffee here. In fact, our morning show, we say get up, pray up, and coffee up, because we start our day with coffee, and now you can get some for you. Hey, we're very patriotic here. Get some for your veteran friends. You know what? Bless them. And the coffee mugs you see are representatives of logos that we've made. We've got more coming. We're going to put those on coffee mugs, and you'll see our SFP brand there, logo on each coffee. And these prices, Rob, we kept them as reasonable as we can. We cut that margin down because we know times are tough, and we want to help people and put coffee in their home and all of our listeners and followers home. And I'm proud of this. So big kickoff, Rob. Excited about
it. And hey, y'all, there's no shipping cost on this either. You do not have to pay for shipping. It's already, everything's done. You just go with it. So the price you see,
the QR code works. Just scan it. And and also off of our site, our coffee store, 2 or 3 of our social sites are also linked there. And you can find some of if you don't know where we're located, you can find us there. And come get some coffee. We got plenty. Oh, yeah. I am drinking SFP coffee tonight in the studio.
I am too.
It is so smooth, this blend that I have, house blend. And Wow. I'm so pleased. I'm so excited about it. It's great.
And I'll
All
tell
right,
you that
folks. Go ahead.
pecan pie coffee that I got, pecan caramel. Oh my gosh, it is good. It's rocking and rolling.
Absolutely. We couldn't be more pleased. There's a lot of things going on. By the way, before we go to the destination, for all you folks that are signed up for the email, big announcement coming out. First, you breadheads, that breadhead newsletter, crafting the email right now. It will come out tonight or in the morning. So you get to see that first. Big news. And be looking for things to happen pretty quick. So big news. SFP making itself known.
Yes.
All right. Cornbread Nation, destination of the week, Black Mountain, North Carolina. Black Mountain, North Carolina, a place that I have been. In fact, it's a place where my family in and around Black Mountain, they came from Buncombe County before they came on south down to Georgia.
Did you say bumpkin or pumpkin?
Buncombe.
Bump,
It's
Buncombe.
Buncombe.
Okay.
But that is a very big a county that Black Mountain sits in, and that's where a lot of my ancestors came from. Yeah, they some redneck there.
Some bumpkins.
Oh yeah, there's some redneck in Buncombe. Now the mountain parts of it has been taken over by. We'll just leave that alone, but we'll just say it ain't the same class. But the other side of the mountain, that's one side. The other side of the mountain is our destination, and it's called the Black Mountain Games. The Black Mountain Games. And we have 10 events that I have been able to verify. I think there was a couple of more, but couldn't get verification. The Black Mountain Games, Black Mountain, North Carolina, is the redneck destination of the week for the Cornbread Nation. Number one, I don't think we've had this in any games thus far or events around. They are on a mountain. It's called the ATV cliff jump. My God, I don't know if that means they go flying over the mountain and they kind of land on two wheels and go on down and do it for time and distance, or I don't know, but it's called the ATV cliff jump.
Well, it says rednecks. Do you think they get a bed sheet and tie it to four corners on the ATV and jump off the cliff, see how far they could sail before they crash?
I don't know. Maybe it's like a clinger thing from MASH, fly. Followed closely by event number 2. If you survive cliff jump, ATV cliff jump, you're more than they'll ride you back up the mountain, because then they have an event called Ride a Truck Car Down the Mountain. You can go back down inside of that truck car.
He doing it.
There ain't no way.
He done it before. Ain't doing it again. Not going down a mountain. I've been rolled down a hill before, but I ain't.
You go down a mountain, you're picking up speed, and it starts to bounce.
Yeah, and then you hit a tree.
Unless you're a big bubba that's holding that tire down. But even still, you're going to be building up speed.
My luck, I'd run right into a bear and it'd tip over.
Fat still rolls fast.
I'm just trying to picture Junior Samples going down in a tractor tire now.
Number 3, shotgun skeet shoot off a moving flatbed.
That actually sounds fun.
Apparently, they run the flatbed around an obstacle course, and you have to try to maintain your balance and shoot the skeet as they're fired off. And it goes by points, how many you were able to get.
Yeah,
it does sound like fun.
That does sound like fun.
It could be dangerous. There's no doubt.
Oh, I'm sure.
Well, the next event is still a truck tires on the limbs of 2 trees. They hang porch swings, and they call it porch swing joust. Porch swing joust. I don't know what they're jousting with. I couldn't verify that. It could be anything from a pool
I'd say
noodle to I
broom
don't
handle.
know.
I'd say
Broom
broom.
handle.
And they probably got a target in between where the two people sit, and they try to tip that porch swing over backwards. That's the only way I could see this working. And I'm going to tell you, I would watch.
Number 5, and there's no way I'd do it, but I'd give $100 to watch it. I don't know what all they do in it, but it's called Feral Hog Rodeo.
Oh my goodness.
I just have this image of a guy in cut-off shorts with cowboy boots on, no shirt, wearing a cowboy hat, riding this big hog around, trying to herd something up or jump through something, or
We're going to assume that they're trying to herd cats, okay, and let it go, because there's too many other things that we could bring out in with the feral hog thing, and the person you just described, and we're just going to move right on past it.
Oh, I love number 6. This may be my favorite event of all destination events. I absolutely got excited when I heard about this one. It's called Lawnmower Demolition Derby. I am in, man. That sounds like a blast.
I ain't using my lawnmower. I like my lawnmower. I could use someone else's lawnmower.
I didn't say you had to use. I don't know that they have to use theirs. They probably collect a bunch of old ones up and get them running, and
beef it
that's
up.
like. I mean, they do school buses like that and stuff. So
Beef that sucker up. There ain't a whole lot of protection. I imagine this could be dangerous because there ain't a whole lot of protection on a lawnmower. You got a working blade though. You could take out some tires. That could be fun.
What was that I put down there? Oh, okay. I forgot. It's a 2-part thing. Number 7 is called the Cinder Block Chuck. Cinder Block Chuck. But they throw them at old appliances. I don't know what that means. Like, are you trying to damage more of the appliances or get it inside the appliance? I don't know. But it's called the Cinder Block Chuck, and they added it at the bottom old appliances.
Okay, so I would say you got these rednecks. You know how the Scottish used to throw rocks and stuff, and see how strong they were, see how far they could chunk these big old rocks. That's what they're doing with the cinder blocks. They're chunking them to show off their strength. And whoever do the most damage to the old appliance gets extra points. So long as you have to throw it so far, but you got to get it hard enough to do some damage. I'd say old appliances is probably code for mother-in-law.
I ain't going there.
Just saying. It's just by the other side of Black Rock Mountain.
I've never heard of this one either in all the destinations. This is a new one. Not that wasn't there, but we've had something similar. We ain't had nothing like this. Banjo duel on a tightrope. So what I envision is that you both walk out on this tightrope, and you gotta do some Devil Went Down to Georgia and see who can stay up, I guess, the longest on that tightrope, wearing out that banjo.
Well, the way I see it, all we're going to get out of that is the dick. And the winner actually get devil all the way out. The devil. Because there's going to be some moonshine involved in that. Ain't nobody standing on that tightrope very long.
No, not long.
No.
I guess this would also involve some nasty feet having to grip around a tightrope. I don't know.
Well, it's probably like old John from that Jerry Clyde joke, knock him out, John, where he climbed the tree down there, the biggest tree out there in the swamps, to punch that coon out, and he punched the coon, but it wasn't a coon, it was a lynx, a souped up wildcat. And that's holler, knock him out, John. And John would say, oh, shoot this thing. No, we might hit you. Just shoot up in here amongst us. One of us got to have some relief. Well, Jerry Clark told some good stories. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's definitely nasty feet.
Number 9. Number 9 is truck bed wrestling. It's not just wrestling a bed of a truck. They're actually running a course with the trucks. So you got to, whoever survives, somebody's getting thrown out of that bed is what's going to happen. Maybe both of them as they go around corners and jump things and all that. So first of all, I guess the truck has to make it. They're probably on the timer. You'll have that. For the ones that did survive, the speed will win for them both. But you got to stay in that truck bed as you wrestle. Somebody's got to get thrown out.
If they don't get thrown out, do they have to go around the lap again, or are they both out?
They didn't say.
How much moonshine's involved in this?
I'd say by this time of the day, a whole lot.
I'm saying there'd have to be.
Because
participate.
The last event, you would have to be busted out of your mind to me. There ain't no way I'd do it. It's called Rattlesnake Relay.
Okay.
Ain't no way. Apparently, they have to crawl under barbed wire on their bellies while holding a rattlesnake and cover some distance, I guess, without being bitten.
Is this one at a time or a group event?
They didn't say.
Dude, if it was a group event, I could win. There'd be a lot of people bid out there because I'd be shoving that thing up against everybody out there. But if it was a group event, I'd win.
It's probably a timed thing where you got to, I'm sure they've made this rattlesnake really mad anyway. Hand it to you, and you got to get on your belly and crawl through this. And if you get up too high, that barbed wire is going to get you. So you got to, you got to get there across that distance for time. They said they had made them non-poisonous, but come on.
Now look.
I ain't fooling no rattlesnake, man.
A rattlesnake relay. That I don't know, dude. It sounds to me like they might ought to tie it onto your belt, the cuff of your breeches leg, or tie it around your ankle. Tie a rope around your ankle, and tie the other end of the rope around the head of the snake, and then you got to crawl underneath that barbed wire. You got to drag that snake right along with you. Who's gonna win? You or the snake? I think that'd be a lot. It'd be worth watching.
Oh, I'd watch from a distance. I wouldn't want to be anywhere near the snakes, but I'd watch. There's no doubt I'd watch. That's your redneck destination of the week, Black Mountain, North Carolina. The mountain game, Black Mountain Games.
Oh, that sounds kind of rough there, Dave. We'll take it.
I just got a feeling on that first one they're jumping off, and it's like the Dukes of Hazzard as they jump off that cliff with that ATV. I can just hear the song, playing in the background. Just a good old boys.
Just a good old boys. Now, I've got to do some research, and I'm probably going to have to get you to help me with it. Oh, my face is in. But I have heard a rumor that they are starting a redneck game thing down in the around Okeechobee.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we'll have to get together on that, and I'll see if I can't find the information. And let's see what we can find out about that one. So, I don't know how much information they have available on it, but it sounds like it's going to be pretty interesting. Okeechobee. Somewhere around that Alligator Alcatraz place or something. I don't know.
All right, time for the chat.
Oh, we do have chat on here, don't we? All right, let's see. We said blessings and Breadheads Unite. That was Dave. Miss Elizabeth came in and said, good evening, gentlemen. Called us gentlemen. She's such a lady. She's classy. Janet came in and said, good evening. The gentleman was implied there. quite sure. Anthony Manzano said, to be honest, as an Aussie fan, I'm surprised he lasted as long as he did with the amount of drugs and alcohol he did in his younger years. Aussie fan, not Aussie. Aussie. Okay, got you. I was reading that Ozzy was dealing with Parkinson's and Alzheimer's before he passed. And then he wanted to know, what are you guys' favorite songs from Ozzy? What's your favorite Ozzy song?
It's nothing from Black Sabbath. I was never a fan of that band. Shot in the Dark is one of my favorites, and Bark at the Moon.
No.
And I would put also in there Zach Wild's song with him. The name escapes me.
I like Crazy Train, but my favorite song that he did was a duet with Lita Ford called Don't Close Your Eyes.
Yeah, that's a good song.
Yeah. Then Jenneth said, I snuffed a fingerful of Vicks up my cousin's nose when he was younger. And then she laughed at it. I'm glad we didn't take it rectally. Sorry, Jenneth. Then she said we drank out of it. She's talking about the garden hose. I know she knows about drinking out of the garden hose. Darn Skippy. And Barry popped in and said a bunch of stuff up there on the thing. And then Barry asked, does Uncle Jeb live in Colquitt? Uncle Jeb has two houses, one down here in southwest Georgia and one in northwest Georgia. And he travels back and forth between the two, usually trying to get away from a girlfriend that he has in one place or the other. Anthony said, my favorite Ozzy songs are, Megalomania, Killer of Giants, Spiral Acrobat, Revelation, and Breaking All the Rules. Okay. And then Barry said, I'm not allowed to vent, but AT&T bought out Charter, and now they're trying to jack up my internet rates.
I didn't know that happened.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that ain't no good. I don't like AT&T anyway. Hey, look in and see if you can get it through, get you some mobile internet through Patriot Mobile. You might
and
be
the
able
Public
to.
Service Commission, some of those, that seat's being filled. Well, I guess there is an incumbent. But he's still in office, but he is running. That now is set for the fall. How was his name? Eccles? Running against the Democrat.
I think his name was Eccles.
He's running against the Democrat who won the runoff in the fall. Mm-hmm. But he still is your commissioner.
Yes.
Tell him if you want my vote, you better get me some answers here.
No doubt. All right. Well, guys, thank y'all so much for tuning in for this week's episode of Cornbread Nation. We enjoy doing this one. It's just a little something different we like to do and put it out there, and we hope everybody likes it. We do enjoy doing it. So it's just something totally different for us. So, Dave, you got anything before we pop out of here?
Yes. Don't forget our other affiliates and sponsors. Of course, Patriot Mobile, promo code Cornbread. Mammoth Nation, we have a QR code for W is Southern Fried. And Podbean, and our new one, Payworld, is for business. I'm excited about them.
Yeah,
it's really helps small businesses. If you want to be on our email list, get that in. Big announcement coming. We're very close to a new feature.
Yes.
Cornbread Nation. So go ahead and make the announcement to the Breadhead crowd before the rest of the adoring public.
Yes.
Also, our merch store, which has had some things added to it. Appreciate those who've been buying. And just because of the way Shopify works, it doesn't link. We'll still have Threadless. Will always be there. We actually have a printful shop in Shopify. Yeah, it's a tongue twister. There's one. There is one logo there right now, just one. I've got to grow it. So you know, it is what it is. So, all right. We appreciate all those that are coming in to be forever banned. Thank y'all.
Do what?
We just had to forever ban some people. There's a whole group of people that think it's fun to run around right now and just attack.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Well, we know how to deal with that too.
They're gone.
Yep.
Forever.
Good
Well, they
deal.
changed their name.
All right. Well, guys, thanks a lot for tuning in tonight. We will see y'all bright and squirrely in the morning for the Friday edition of the morning show. So we give y'all a real big salute and a God bless. And we will see y'all in the morning. You get and have a good. Thank y'all for watching.
So tune in each week, y'all don't ever forget. With Dave and Rob, it's the best time yet. From the heart of the South, we'll laugh and we'll sing. In Cornbread Nation, it's a real feeling.